Huawei Nova 5 smartphone was launched in June 2019. The phone comes with a 6.39-inch OLED touchscreen display with an aspect ratio of 19.5:9. It is powered by an octa-core high-silicon Kirin 810 processor. It comes with 8GB of RAM. As far as the cameras are concerned, the Huawei Nova 5 on the rear packs quad camera setup consisting of a 48-megapixel main shooter and a 16-megapixel ultra-wide lens and 2-megapixel dedicated macro lens along with a 2-megapixel depth sensor. There is a 32-megapixel camera on the front for selfies. This device is based on EMUI 9.1 on top of Android 9.0 Pie and packs 128GB of inbuilt storage that can be expanded via microSD card up to 256GB. It is powered by a 3500 mAh battery with 40W fast battery charging support. It was launched in black, purple and green colors. LG V40 ThinQ smartphone was launched in October 2018. The phone comes with a 6.4-inch OLED touchscreen display with an aspect ratio of 19.5:9. It is powered by an octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 chipset. It comes with 6GB of RAM. As far as the cameras are concerned, the V40 ThinQ on the rear packs triple camera setup consisting of a 12-megapixel main camera along with another 16-megapixel ultra-wide sensor and 12-megapixel telephoto lens. There are two cameras on the front for selfies, one is 8 and another is 5-megapixel camera. This device is based on Android 8.1 Oreo and packs 128GB of inbuilt storage that can be expanded via microSD card up to 1TB. It is powered by a 3300 mAh battery with 18W fast charging support. It was launched in New Platinum Grey, Carmine Red, New Aurora Black and New Moroccan Blue colors. The S70 is good enough to justify its mid-range price tag, and soon you will know why. The Galaxy S70 is actually similar to the Galaxy A50 and follows the same 3D glass-stick design language, where the glass-stick stands for glass-like plastic. With a 6.7-inch Infinity UI screen on the front, the phone is not the most compact option available in the market, but it is still surprisingly manageable. The polycarbonate body with all the curves in the right places makes the phone feel sleek and relatively light in the hands. On the rear, the Galaxy S70 stacks a 32-megapixel with 1.7 aperture primary sensor, 8-megapixel wide-angle shooter and a 5-megapixel depth sensor. As for the selfies, the Galaxy S70 uses the same 32-megapixel sensor on the front as well. There's scene optimizer, live focus portrait mode, flaw detection and many more options on the phone. Samsung has included 240fps slow-mos at 1080p, which should be fun to play around. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 675 SoC is currently placed into Galaxy A70. Samsung has paired 2GHz octa-core chipset with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. There is a dedicated microSD card slot that can hold additional 512GB storage. It can handle demanding games, offers great battery life, has super fast charging and the full version of Samsung Pay that lets you go card free. OnePlus 7 smartphone was launched in June 2019. The phone comes with a 6.41-inch optic AMOLED touchscreen display with an aspect ratio of 19.5:9. It is powered by an octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 processor along with 8GB of RAM. As far as the cameras are concerned, the OnePlus 7 on the rear packs dual camera setup consisting of a 48-megapixel main shooter along with a 5-megapixel depth sensor. There is a 16-megapixel camera on the front for selfies with an 2.0 aperture. This device runs Oxygen OS 9.5.8 based on Android 9.0 Pie and packs 256GB of inbuilt storage. It is powered by a 3700 mAh battery with 20W fast charging support. It was launched in mirror grey and red colors.